ultimately think that was that's a nice move by the MLB. Another thing is what I think is nice.
They don't allow position players to pitch if they're in extras or up by 6.
Yeah, position players can only pitch if they're in extra innings.
Or if you're up by 6 or down by 6.
Yeah.
I mean, most teams do that anyways.
Yeah. Most teams do that
When
anyways.
Aaron Perez pitched and threw like a 70-mile-an-hour fastball.
The one big rule that I like, though, which I hated, I thought it was stupid. I get the smartness of it, but I hated it just because it's so obvious, is that now each pitcher has to face at least 3 batters now.
Yeah, it's a 3-batter minimum.
Yeah. You can't just throw in a lefty versus a lefty anymore.
Oh, really?
That's kind of dumb.
Before it was a 1
Yeah.
batter.
Yeah. Right now they changed it to a 3 minimum batter. You have to face 3 batters now, or 1 inning, which...
Yeah, it's not necessarily 1 inning, because if one gets a hit. You
have to face at least 3 batters and or 1 inning. So if you have a guy on first and you only face 2, but you got a double play, it's still 1 inning. So you can still swap the pitcher out.
Oh, okay.
So I think that ultimately it's a really nice move that stopped the whole lefty-lefty thing, and it actually provides more innings for lefties to see how good they actually are. You know?
Yeah.
Because a lot of lefties come in and then they don't pitch that much because they face against lefties, and
guess you're gonna
it really inflates their stats.
See a lot more of Alex Claudio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he end up leading the league in appearances?
Yeah.
Because they'd put him in for like 1 batter and then take him out.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And he wasn't even that bad against right-handers. I thought they could have used him a lot more. Yeah, he wasn't great against right-handers, but
I'm still upset about Jordan Lyles.
What?
Jordan Lyles leaving.
But
they'll trade for him again at trade deadline.
They'll trade like 2 shitty prospects for him. Anyway, Brandon.
But I think that was really nice moves. They cut down the rosters for September, which...
Apparently they're 26 now. 26-man roster. And then with a 27th man for like doubleheaders and stuff.
Yeah. You can use 27th on doubleheaders, which is nice, gives teams more breaks.
But you can't bring up a 14th pitcher.
No.
And then the challenge time has changed from 30 to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Trying to speed the game up.
That's why you don't get as many mound visits, too. That's why it's limited to like 6 or something.
Yeah, it's 6 per game. Unless
but ultimately...
Each extra inning, you get 1 per team.
It's going to be interesting, though, to see these teams in September, though. Going down to 14.
It's going to be interesting to see these teams in general with these rule changes.
I'm just excited to have baseball back again. It's going to be exciting just to watch the Brewers because they have like an entirely different roster.
Yeah, they really do.
They're not going to make it.
I think they will.
I don't think they get that many wins this season.
I think they do. I think they've put together an alright team.
I am a diehard Brewers fan. I've always had faith in them, just like I always have faith in the Royals, and they always let me down. But I don't think the season of the Brewers do much.
2 teams, so feel free to punch them.
Huh?
He's a fan of 2 teams in the same league.
You're a fan of the Chargers and Packers, so shut up.
I am not a fan of the fucking Packers.
Whoa, PG! Jeez.
Every time you bring it up.
I cheer for more than one team, but I do not say I'm a fan.
Exactly. That's how I am with the Packers.
Well,
I can respect the Packers, but I'm not a fan of them.
Slap an apple in my mouth and call me a porker, then.
This season, I was saying that the Chargers were going to whip yo guys' booties, and that happened.
They didn't really whip our booties.
Oh, yeah, they did.
The Chargers won?
The Chargers beat the Packers.
Yeah. Is that when I was gone?
Yes.
Yeah. And then they beat the Bears the week prior. Thanks to a botched kick by Pinheiro.
Of course!
Oh, Eddie. How we
I got mad
hate
because
you.
our defense was almost blowing it, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna save it for the kick. Maybe there would be a boink doink kicked, you know.
That was when we were all on Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember that.
I remember that. I was like, and you
like muted him or something.
No, he went out to go to the bathroom or whatever.
And then you're like, bro, the Chargers just beat the.
And I just sat there. I'm like, I won't even say anything.
No, he said to me on the party, he's like, bro, the Chargers just beat the Bears. Don't say anything.
Yeah, I'm like, they doinked a kick.
And I started dying.
Not gonna lie, I told Daniel I'm not even gonna say anything.
Anyway,
I'm gonna wait for him to talk.
We were waiting for you to be like, shit, or something like that. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Yeah. MOB. Stop making fun of me because I like the Royals and the Brewers.
Stop making fun of me that I say Heats.
Okay, deal.
No. Start saying it right.
I never said he
Start rooting for only one team.
No.
Guess we have a fair play right now.
Fine, the Brewers. But I will also.
So you will never be a Royals fan.
No, I'm not going to say that. I've only been a Royals fan since 2014. I rooted for them when they went to their first World Series, and I was like, you know what? I think they could be good again, and then they won it in 2015, so shut up.
I was going to say, if you would have accept that deal, I was going to go straight out to your car and take off that bumper sticker.
Yeah, I joined their bandwagon, and I'm still a kind of a loyal one. I don't follow them as much as I do the Brewers.
Alrighty.
Anyway, should we say next? Next.
Two.
What you got, Austin?
Mel Tucker is hired as the Michigan State head coach.
Welcome to another segment of Good Hire, Bad Hire. Brandon, we'll start with you. He's been around, though, Mel Tucker has.
Yeah, he has been.
He went, I think, 5-7 as a head coach with Colorado State.
He was not head coach, but he was a coordinator in the NFL for a while, too. The Jaguars and the Cardinals and another team and another team and another team. I don't remember the other teams he was with, but
yeah, I think it's funny how many coaches declined the offer because Luke Fickell, head coach for Cincinnati, was like their top target, and he declined the offer.
why?
Why not? Why would you want to take that job? It's
At Michigan State? Yeah.
They're not really known for their football program anymore.
Ever since... They haven't been good since Connor Cook. Or...
they weren't all that great with Connor Cook either.
Or Kirk Cousins. They weren't that great with Kirk Cousins. Wait, no. Kirk Cousins... Yeah, he went to Michigan State, didn't he? He did, didn't he?
What, Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, cool. I was right. I couldn't remember. Anyway, good hire, bad hire, Brandon?
Depends who you're talking to.
I'm talking to you.
No, depends who you're talking to. Michigan State or Colorado?
Yes.
I think it was a horrible hire or a horrible way for Colorado and Mel Tucker himself.
Why do you say that?
Because there was a tweet that came out February 8th in which he stated basically along the lines of he got an interview by MSU. Mm-hmm. He said that he was flattered by the MSU team, something like he was flattered, he was appreciated that MSU won him, but he wants to stay in Colorado, build the school to a great program.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about this.
And then players, he explicitly talked to players saying that he's staying in, he wants to work with them and get these new recruits out there. And look where he went now. And right now, a lot of recruits who was going to Colorado because of him, supposedly, yeah, they do not like him
They're
anymore.
decommitting?
not necessarily decommitting from what I've heard, but I wouldn't be surprised if they decommit. But ultimately, it's a big old slap in the face of his reputation now, ultimately.
Yeah, like, can you trust him?
Exactly. Michigan State, yeah. Mel Tucker has been proven to be a good recruiter. But now he's got that to live off of, you know? So, ultimately, I think that was just... He ruined his reputation right there, and he's got to rebuild it really well. But I heard Colorado is supposedly their top person they're going to talk to now is Eric Bieniemy.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Probably couldn't hear me. I said, oh, really?
Yep, supposedly they're going to try to talk him.
He's the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs, isn't he?
Yep. I was surprised he didn't get hired, ultimately. So I don't think it's going to be a well-done hire because I could see him being a head coach pretty soon.
In the NFL? Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe he signs with, if he gets hired by Colorado State, a short stint with Colorado State. If he even goes to college football. But I think it was with the Mel Tucker. I don't know. I think he was only 5-7 in his first season as a head coach with arguably a better team than Michigan State and Colorado State.
I just think it's hilarious that...
He said he was staying.
Yeah, he was staying on the 8th, so it's relatively new. That he was...
And then the 12th?
And then the 12th, he goes right there, you know? It's just one of those things that's just like...
okay.
Even if you're considering the job, don't say that.
While I am flattered to be considered for the head coaching job at MSU, I am committed to Colorado for...
Is it Colorado or Colorado State?
Colorado.
Colorado State.
Okay, sorry.
Or no, Colorado. I'm sorry.
Of our program, it's great athletes, coaches, and supporters. We are relentless, culture, and then the build, which is what they're rebuilding their team to what they are. So he's committed to the team and then goes right there and, yeah.
Leaves.
Bye.
I don't think he's going to be good for Michigan State.
I don't know. I can't tell right now.
He doesn't really have much to his head coaching.
He's a great recruiter, ultimately, but it's also the Big Ten. And he is in a not-so-friendly division.
Yeah.
No. With Ohio State.
Penn State.
Michigan.
Yeah.
You're really going to call Michigan garbage?
I'm not calling them garbage. I'm just saying
Michigan's
they're not up there with Ohio State.
Going to be that little gnat that just is there, you know?
I'd say it's Ohio State, Penn State, and then Michigan.
Yeah.
The top 3 teams in that.
And Michigan State is not much better than Michigan.
Oh, a top 5.
In
the Big Ten.
It's split up in East and West.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Michigan State's in the East. Sorry.
Wait, the West is nice and beautiful for us.
East.
All we have to deal with is Minnesota and Iowa. That's it.
Yeah.
Which the the Badgers have dealt with them handily before. So,
except for Illinois.
I was going to say, what about Illinois? Black Santa.
Lovie Smith. Still coming back to haunt Wisconsin fans.
Tigers are haunting Buckeye fans, too. Just saying. Or no. Yeah, they lost to Clemson.
Are you a Tigers fan? Are you a Clemson fan?
No. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised because he's a 2 MLB fan base.
Okay, we're ending the podcast here. This is not going to turn into a roast sesh of Daniel.
Why, you're back.
So it doesn't mean you need to roast me. I was gone for one episode.
Yeah, we could have roasted you.
Why not? I